Hey, Dave.
Hey, Christopher. I'm just enjoying some coffee out of my Shaptag mug. Go ahead.
I got a situation. We got to talk
Yeah.
about it
Okay.
because it's one of these web design things where there's just too many. There's too many flipping ways to do the
Mm-hmm.
same thing, and I don't know if it makes me mad or if it makes me glad or what. And we just got to figure this out. So, it was even we were just talking about this the other day. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's a card, right?
Yeah. Hey,
But
hey,
it's
cards. Love it. I mean, I love them.
you.
Love
You
them.
have a good name for this kind of card because it can do something. Didn't you call it like an action card or something?
I call it action header. Like when
Oh,
the
right.
you want that heading, right? And then you want the little actiony
Right. That's
boys
the
to
button.
go out to the side, right?
Stupid little button. I'm going to put fill green on it just so you can definitely tell that it's an action. Oh, there's green.
Oh, now it's actiony. Yeah.
Oh, it went over here because it was being weird. I have like look at this. I'm already going to do an aside. I never use, do you use like custom snippets when you code?
Not that often. I have
No.
occasionally gone down that path and then I quit maintaining them.
Yeah.
But very cool. Show me what you
Once
got.
in a while, I will, but I'm like rare. But I have a few on CodePen that I use all the time. Like I have one called My Center, and then you just hit tab and it barfs this stuff out. I know this is like the minorly janky, but if I type My Center, it does the like display grid, put the crap in the middle thing. So I think
Easy.
that's nice. Anyway, so okay, it went green. There's the thing. Our goal in life, Dave, is to move this stupid SVG thing. It's not stupid. It's lovely over here. But think it all out, right? Because that's of course where it belongs, right? So I'm gonna go first, and then you're gonna go. So
Yeah.
here's a header, HTML. There's an H2 in the header, and then the button repping the SVG, and the button's on there, so you can rock some on click and stuff. And this card, hey, sure it's a card, but really Dave was saying, maybe in real life, this is like an action header if you're in Vue or something. But we're just in regular old HTML because we're old and that's what we like. So the header, this is what my brain does. It goes, oh, for sure, this is display flex because it's an inline situation, right? Oh, I've already solved half of it. And then the H2 is like the first child. So instead of margin, or I guess margin right, I want to kick a right margin on it.
Okay.
It's going to kick that over there. Done. And I walk away.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can just ship this and tell the designer, I did the best I could. You didn't even need to push it over to the right. I think you could just tell the designer, I did the best I could. So,
Don't even
but
do anything.
don't
Just
even
leave
do
it,
anything.
Leave it right.
Yeah. But that was
leave
good.
it or would you leave it display flex and not and do this? Like just leave it right next to the.
Yeah, I mean, that's close enough. Good.
Yeah.
I did it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but auto is a cool trick because you're putting auto on the heading, and so
Yeah.
you're saying heading, just go auto. Okay, sure. I
Well,
like it.
here, can I do this? Was that even going to work? Yeah, okay. But it has
my gosh.
that problem. Although, look at it, doesn't. I was thinking it was going to kiss. Why isn't it kissing?
I don't know. Because you have a little. No, I don't know. It should be kissing. It's
Maybe it's the button element has a little margin on it or something.
button probably has some default padding. Yeah, built into it. So
So I screwed us up that way. I'm going to find out really quick just because. Oh, yeah, it must. There's button. Does it have padding? So it does. So
Going to
we've already
computed.
like the UI, but it's
HTML saved us. CSS saved us.
right. But
There we
it's
go.
also highly likely that in your reset style sheet you have that, or you even have that, And now we're back in kissy territory, right? Oh, look at that.
So that's not going to work.
Because it's not that your card will ever be this narrow. It's that this title is, who knows what the title is going to be, right?
It's going to be 900,000 characters long, especially if it's hooked up to a CMS of some kind.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty a little bit more, but yeah, for German
look at-
translations.
that's
Yeah.
I guess we got to deal with line wrapping and stuff there. Okay, but let's say rather than what I wanted to focus on was like, is this, what else?
Well, so what I've been doing lately, I guess you could go like very, very old school and like float left and margin,
Whoa.
But
Really?
we don't float in 2021.
What's going to happen if I float it? Oh, well, it doesn't align nicely for one thing. But then how do I get the other one to the right? Do you just SVG?
Float right. Yeah. See, this is maybe like the old bad way,
But then now that they're both, then it's going to collapse too, right?
Or
so
you have to float on the button, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's parent. Yep. And
then what? Then it collapses and then
can you clear
then
both?
both?
Overflow, hidden,
No.
or some hack like that, So this is.
I guess it's not the end of the world. It does kind of work, and then you get the wrapping, but it's pretty awkward wrapping.
Yeah, not good. So, can you go back in time? Test the limits of code pins.
Well, and I was going to say, there's also the just margin the other way. So display flex. The button itself could have the margin left auto.
Yeah,
which is the other direction.
Yeah, that's like a thing I've probably done, or like auto on the kissy. Yeah, you don't want them to kiss. So what I would do here,
also look, because we have to cover this. What is it? End
margin
or start?
Inline start on that one because that's your. Yep.
And then if we didn't do that, it would be margin inline end on the other one.
Yep.
Margin inline end. Does a logical property have the power to beat a non-logical property?
Ooh.
It probably does.
I don't know. That would be awesome if it did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. So what I would maybe do for me, where I've been going is actually just doing flex gap. So.
Ooh.
So comment out the. I mean, this is where it gets a little bit weird, but you do gap.
It's not even flex gap anymore, right? Let's not confuse the world.
Rem or something, yeah. So now your elements won't kiss, right? That's pretty cool. Yeah. But your H2, your heading does not go big. So what I would do there,
then you still got the gap. Does the gap? Oh,
yeah.
I mean, that's good.
Here we go. Yeah, that would be good. On that one too, I would maybe do flex grow 1 or something like that, and that might make it go big.
So then it's actually influencing the whole H2. So if you had border bottom, solid black or whatever, it's gonna actually be the whole length.
Yeah.
Which is actually might be cool, but it might not be too, right?
Depends on the side effect there is kind of depends. So. This is probably the safest one. That's maybe the bestest one so far.
I don't mind it because at least you're not I don't know. I guess I just don't know.
It depends. It depends kind of what your designer decided. I mean, more or less. But you could also just say, borders don't work. Sorry. No, you didn't.
Yeah, fight. Get your fisticuffs out.
Good luck.
Okay, so flex grow is cool. We could do it again. Is this one that it works the other way? I guess it doesn't really, right? Because if this was flex, and can you just do flex?
Yeah, you could just do flex.
Oh, but then it's centered because buttons are weird.
Yeah. We're getting hidden button side effects. One thing you could do.
Why is it doing that though? I don't get it. Is it text align?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so weird. What you'd maybe want to do, because right now you're making, if you inspect that button's 1,000 pixels wide. So you're probably hitting misclick territory, right?
Oh, you're right.
I would not do that. But one thing you could do is on the button, cursor pointer. Yeah. Hit that.
Just because then it will, misclick territory. You are right. Look at it. I can click way over here. Okay. Tell me what you're going to do.
Well, I was saying you can just on the button, you can just say align self end, right? So you can just say, hey, button, just send yourself to the end.
So don't.
And maybe you don't even need the gaps and everything.
Don't deal with that. You're just saying align self. And then is it end or flex end? Are they different?
Flex end, but end probably works now. Or
maybe not.
Oh, justify self.
Oh, because Justify is the horizontal direction.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just so used to working in vertical writing mode. I just got confused. So that's the problem here.
Even that didn't like it. Is it just him?
I swear this works. I'm not doing a good job. Maybe
no, it does. It must.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something here that should work, and I'm sure we'll hear about it in the comments.
Is the parent now not wide enough? No, it's fine. It's display flex. Maybe it is align self. Align items? Maybe it's justify items.
Oh. You ever just like type a letter like J and then just scroll through like arrow down through all of them and just see what happens?
If only one of us had some kind of Flexbox guide we could consult or something.
Yeah, a poster. Where's my poster?
Why, Dave? Is this not working? Anyway, let's forget about it. But that reminds me though that there's the other one. There's like do it on the parent instead of the child. This will almost definitely work. Justify content. What is it? Space between. Space between is another good one. Yeah. Because then it's not, I think there's space around too, but that's going to screw up. Okay, that one actually worked. Oh, I'm a little sad about that middle one. Sorry, listening audience. Here's a where's my little thing? I'm going to click the button. We're just learning some new technologies here. Techno stuff. There, look just at that. Fail at building website. Just attempt stuff. Okay, so we covered. Oh, there's so many. So growing this one is better than growing that one because of the weird clickable area thing. Although sometimes larger clickable area feels good, doesn't it? I don't know. Well, probably not to that degree, but yeah, it does. Yeah. You know, so yeah. Okay, last one, and then we got to get the heck out of here. Okay, we gotta go. We got position relative, and then position. Position. Okay, go ahead. Pause abs, and then just forget any of this flex. Witchcraft. What's going on? Well, just remove it from the flow. Top 0, right 0, and so obviously I hate it because it's like then it's totally out of flow. You know, there's all kinds of weird stuff. Like if the font size here came down super small or something, then it doesn't. Like that changes how it would maybe align and stuff. And they're still going to kiss. You're still going to have the kiss problem here. Even worse, the like overlap problem, right? And so like, and you know, you put one button there and you think you're all great. You did it. And then what happens is 17 buttons show up. And so you have to account for all that and how they wrap maybe in a wrapping scenario and stuff like that. That's why I like Flex because it has wrapping, like Flex wrap. It's just that, they're not like this is saying that. I absolutely don't want this thing to have anything to do with the flow of the document in any way. And that's just not what we're doing here. Like that button should have some say in the world. I like the Flex solutions because you're it's like, sure, you pulled it up on a watch. Great. Good job. You beat my website, but it still works. It's still going to work for you. Well, it's just forcing me to do this. There's also going down the grid train. Well, okay. Grid, template, columns. And then you can be really specific about the size of the second one, which is, whatever it is. What did I say it is on here? SVG is in here somewhere. 22 pixels. 22 pixels. And then you still get the gap ability. And somehow I've ruined it here. Oh, no, I didn't. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. And no, it'll prevent the kissing too. And what I almost like the grid one the most because that is actually really specific. Like know how big this thing is going to be. So why don't you just tell it how big it's going to be? No, totally. Or you can even min content or max content, whichever one's the right one there. So. Oh yeah, I think they probably both work. Yeah. Sometimes I reach for min more likely because it's not text, so I don't think it actually even matters really. Yeah, it's not gonna like beef. Yep. All right, whatever. We just covered way too many ways to do this. Do you hate it or love it? This is a problem you run into all the time. So it's just this. It's one of those like, CSS. Well, name all the ways to like float a button to the right.
Yeah, I think we did a pretty good job.
Well, actually, we kind of did it.
We got to like 52 different options. So anyway, when next time somebody says like CSS is easy, be like, hey, check this out. This is 15 minutes of two dudes talking about friggin' moving a button.